Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to show you one of my favorite summer makeup looks. I think it's perfect for summer because it's really, it's pretty simple and it's not too heavy, and I don't like wearing a lot of heavy makeup in summer because I tend to get like a little more sweaty because it's really like hot and humid where I live. So I think this is really perfect for that. Now this look is all about the fresh, glowy skin and the bright lips, which I love for summer. I think if you're going to go bright, summer is the time to do it. And I've been loving coral lipsticks. Okay, so I'm just going to hop into it. Okay, so for the sake of keeping this video decently short, I've already applied my face makeup. I used Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the color Nude. And I just applied this using my fingers, and I kind of started from the inside, working my way out. And to cover up any spots that I had, and to kind of brighten up underneath my eyes, I used the Smashbox High Definition Concealer in the color Light. And I had originally just gotten this for blemishes, but it has a really nice creamy texture, and so I've really loved applying it under my eyes, and it's the perfect color because it's a little bit brighter than my skin tone, but it's not too white to where it looks like you have like much lighter concealer under your eyes. So I really like this. I also already filled in my brows, and I did so using this Maybelline Define-A-Brow in the color Dark Brown. And I've used this for a long time. I really like it. I actually prefer using pencils, unlike a lot of people who I know love the powder. I just think that this is really quick and easy, and I just kind of go in between like my hairs and make like little strokes that it doesn't look like obviously drawn on. So now I want to get started with the eyes. So I'm going to start by applying a primer, just so that my eyeshadow will stick, which is definitely an issue that I tend to have more so in the summer than any other time, just because of like humidity and stuff. So I just applied a little bit of this directly, and I'm just going to kind of oh, I also forgot to mention that I already applied a chapstick, so that when I do the lipstick, my lips will be nice and prepped for it, and I won't have to wait for them to be really moisturized. So by the time I'm done with the rest of my makeup, they'll be totally ready. And I really love Carmex. I've always loved it. It makes my lips like feel really full and hydrated, so that's what I use. So the eyeshadow is going to be really simple because, again, you want the eyes to be really simple so that it's not too much competing with the lips, and it's still really wearable for every day. Unlike at night where you may want to do a more dramatic eye, even though you do also have a dramatic lip. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to use Urban Decay in Blunt. And I'm just going to apply it using the Sephora flat eyeshadow brush. It's the dual-ended one, and I got this at Sephora. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid and a little bit through my crease. I love this color because it's nice and gold, but at the same time it's not too yellowy, so it still feels really neutral. And to keep the eye simple, I'm going to go through and do a color my crease, but I don't want it to be too dark, so what I'm going to do is use, using my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, the color Suspect. And I'm just going to use like a fluffy crease brush. This is also a good blending brush, but I don't want to use something where the bristles are too dense because, again, like I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look like I have a darker color in my crease. And because you're already using such a fluffy brush, this doesn't really require much blending afterwards. So I'm just going to do that and call it a day. And then I'm going to take this small dome brush, and I got this, the brand is Essence of Beauty, and I think I got this at a drugstore or Target, and it came in the set with one that had with the same shape brush but a little bit bigger, and it was only like $6, and I really like it. I just love like the small shade. They don't have one like this at my Sephora, which is kind of strange. And I'm going to use CoverGirl in the color, it's an eyeshadow in the color, I don't think it says on here, but I believe it's Champagne, and it's just a really nice shimmery color. And I absolutely love using this as a highlight on my eyes. So what I'm going to do is just apply, using this brush, apply it to the inner corner, and then up onto my lid a tiny bit. And I'm also going to take it and apply it to the bottom quarter, I guess, of my bottom lash line. And that just like gives your eye a little bit more brightness. Using the same brush, I'm going to go back and take Blunt from the Naked 2 palette. Oh no, sorry, Suspect from the Naked 2 palette, which is what I used in my crease. And I'm just going to take a little bit and do it on my bottom lash line. And I'm going to kind of marry it with the highlight color that I have on the other part of my lash line. Alright, and I think that gives your eye like a really nice natural bronzy glow. So now going back to CoverGirl eyeshadow and champagne, I'm going to take my finger and apply this to my brow bone. And I really like to use my finger for doing this part of my eye because it seems to pick up a little more of the product and put it exactly where I want it. It doesn't like fly onto my face or anything because I do want to use a different highlight color for my cheeks. Okay. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes using my Schumacher eyelash curler. So now I'm going to do mascara, and I'm going to use Neutrogena Healthy Volume, and this is a waterproof mascara. I'm going to use waterproof for a few reasons. First, my eyelashes are pretty straight, so they take a waterproof mascara to really hold the curl well. Also, because this is a summer makeup look, you tend to get like a little more sweaty and it's a little more humid, and so this is going to prevent the smudging that usually comes along with those factors. And thirdly, because I'm not going to apply an eyeliner, because I want the look to look really natural, but I still want to give some definition to my eyelashes, and so this applies a lot of volume, and because it's waterproof, it keeps your curl really well. So without the eyeliner, you're still going to have a really wide-eyed look, and it's still going to bring a lot of definition to your eye. So I'm just going to apply one coat of this on the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now I'm all done with the eyes. Moving on to finishing up my face makeup, I'm going to use Smashbox bronzer, and this is the color Lights. And I'm going to apply this using my Sonia Kashuk angled blush brush, and which I really like for giving your face a little more contour. I'm just going to apply this to the hollow area of my cheeks, and then I'm going to also apply a tiny bit to my temples, and then the jawline. Okay, and since I want to achieve that really glowy face look, I'm going to use my Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. I think this just comes in one color. And using my finger, I'm just going to get a little bit and dab it onto my cheeks. And this is my favorite highlighter. I love it because, or it's my favorite highlighter for my cheeks anyways. I love it because it's really natural looking and it doesn't just look like a streak of shimmer. It like sinks into your skin a little bit more to create more of an appearance that you're glowing from the inside out, opposed to just putting on shimmery stuff over top. And it's just really moisturizing and nice too. I'm also going to apply a tiny bit on the bow of my lip and on my chin. And since my skin tends to get like a little bit more oily throughout the day, I'm not even going to apply it to the bridge of my nose because I do not need it. Now to finish up my face, I'm going to be using Benefit CORALista, and this is one of their box blushes. And I'm going to use a Sonia Kashuk blush brush, which I love. I love the shape of it, and I love how it's just like the perfect size for natural looking cheeks. I'm just going to apply a little bit to the apples and then working it up. Also, I'm going to use the tiniest bit of this Tarte Smooth Operator finishing powder. And I don't want to do something that's heavily pigmented because I still want my skin to look really dewy and glow. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to my T-zone. And I'm going to finish this look up with the Coral Lips, which I absolutely love for summer. This is Revlon Moondrops Lipstick in the color Blase Apricot. And I'm first going to apply this using my finger, and I'm just going to touch the lipstick and dab it onto my lips. I like doing this first because it creates a nice foundation for when you actually apply the lipstick to your lip directly to your lips. And now that I have that, you can leave it there if you're a little bit shy about the bright lipstick, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply the rest directly to my lips. And then I'm going to use another Revlon lip product. I really like Revlon lip products actually. This is Revlon's lip gloss in the color Coral Reef, and I just want to use the tiniest bit over top of this. And alright, that is the finished look. I think it's really perfect for summer. I hope you all enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Bye!